Hey everybody, how are you? How are you? Get your Krakens ready. We're hosting a Pawnda Rapid Arena. Boom, Wednesday night. It's usually Tuesday, but I had something I had to do. I chose to do last night, and don't regret it. But just a little. But no, we've got this tournament every week. Usually it's on Tuesdays. It is what it is. Here we are, 9 players. This week I've chosen to do 15-0. The last couple of ones were classical, so 30. A little worried about Asterbate. Is he here? Asterbate, are you with us? Are you against us? With us or against us? Which is it? He's usually in the chat, so it's kind of strange to see him not there. But Move 11 stopped by. There you are. 10 minutes. 10 minutes countdown. We had strange weather here. It cooled down. It's not like that hot, and there's crazy wind, like crazy winds. It's just been windy. Very unusual weather for Budapest summer. How are you though? Things are getting hot in Las Vegas. I imagine. Move 11, stop by. He's got a new feature. Move 11, hello world, animated message from the founder. Hey, Book Sladgy streams it. Hey, Sladgy. Chess Bess. Chess Bess 6. Sparkle Horse International Master, that's me. Candidate Master. The Power of the New, this is a kind of mysterious account. Book Koala, who's banned from Simul's. We're playing Bullet. Firelink, this is a new account as far as our tournaments go. NOS, nice to see you. From Slovenia, Asterbate, and Aspirante Maestro. This is true. I don't even remember this account. Aspirante Maestro. It's been a while. That's been a while. There's 1600 rapid, no rapid games. 1600 rapid, 2200 blitz. Well, that makes sense. And AP87. So Italy well represented. I don't even remember playing this Aspirante Maestro. That's how long I've been streaming. Aspirante, what's up? Talk to me, man. Talk to me. How's the Death Valley like weather there? No, it's good. It's not 100 degrees today here, for once. Probably that, like, the leftover of that tornado that destroyed that yacht in Sicily. We've got a lot of wind coming to us. All the weather in Europe just moves from, west to east, and we get the Italian weather a few days later here in Budapest, for example. All right. So what's up? It's getting cooler. I hope so, because I've had enough of the extreme heat. Chess Olympiad here in Budapest next month. And we got our World Senior. We're going to try to play in the World Senior in November. That's in Portugal. So if you can, please donate and support the stream. What's up, Move 11? What's that? What did Move 11 do there? How did Move 11 get on weekly top cheerers 40 bits? I don't remember that. Huh. You guys, is that new? Let's check this here. What does it show bits on? Anyway, Move 11, when did you sneak into the weekly top cheerers there with 40 bits? Wow. How about top gifters? Resets in 4 days. Where's the top gifters? I don't understand. I can't see anything. Okay, we don't have any gifters. That's why, because this is a new week. Our last, what was it? Our last stream was Sunday. So that was last week. It's been kind of rough here with the weather. So Monday I didn't stream. Monday mornings is pretty depressing. I'm good though. You guys are well. Guys, check out the tournament here. I pinned it in the chat. Is anyone here? Where's Discombobulator? Is anyone? You have to join our team to be in the tournament, in it to win it. So you have to be in it to win it. We have 9 players. Move 11 is not going to play. He has a flu cold. He might be coming down with a flu cold. It's a good thing, Move 11, if you're out there. It's a good thing you were familiar with the cancellation policy for the hotel you're going to go to for that tournament you're not going to play in. Always keep yourself familiar with cancellation policies if you intend to drop out of a future tournament. Very important. Little things that you don't know when you're playing the chess tournament circuit. Be very familiar with the cancellation policies of respective hotels you might be going to. Okay. All jokes aside, we got 9 players. Come on, guys. Let's get it going. It's arena, 15-0, casual. You can berserk. Go to 7.5 minutes. But it's interesting. There's not a lot of regulars. And we got Asterbate and Oms usually plays a game or two in AP87. But I think a lot of people are away for the summer. It was a weekend holiday here. So Friday, Saturday. Oh, no. Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Today's Wednesday. It was a 4-day weekend. Yesterday was a national holiday here. Seems weird to have a national holiday in the city when there's like no one here because everyone's on vacation. But whatever. Everything was closed. I walked outside Monday morning to get like bread and water and there was nothing. It was like a wasteland. I couldn't even get bread and water Monday morning. But we're back to normal now. It's Wednesday. After the stream, I can go downstairs and buy stuff somewhere, which is good to know. Come on, guys. Don't everybody talk at once. We got 3 minutes till the tournament starts. Asterbate's out there, and you're all alone. And what about Move 11? He never stays for the stream. He's nursing his cold flu. Power of the New. That's totally mysterious. Schumacher's in. That's good. Good to see you, B-Jack. So we got 10 players now. Nice even number. In the arena, you can join and leave whenever you like. If you pause, though, like multiple times, I guess you can get on kind of timed out from the arena. So don't pause too many times. All right, guys, we're starting. Arenas to the top. Whoa, what was that? You hear that? Vicon Z. Oh, we got 2 follows. Noro Samafan 4 and Vicon 12. This rate, we're going to get to 10,000 followers on Twitch. We've been stuck around 9.7. Okay. The very strange comment here. A little out of date. This is from before I was born, obviously. Discovered Czech is the dive bomber of the chessboard. Dive bomber. All right, there's a modern term. Sounds like we're talking like World War II airplanes. Discovered Czech is the dive bomber. A little out of date there, Ruben. Ruben's not up to date. Famous chess author, Mr. Ruben Fine. Prolific 60s era chess author. 50s, 60s. Actually, to be fair, Ruben Fine was a very strong player. And a lot of people don't realize that. He wasn't just a chess author. I mean, he was an extremely strong grandmaster, American grandmaster, but the thing about Reuben Fine that was interesting was that he wasn't a full-time player. He was a psychologist, shrink. So that's rare, you know. In those days, you'd think like a top 20 player in the world would be like full-time playing chess, but no. Reuben Fine. Discover check is the dive bomber of the chessboard. All right. Well, let's go. Yeah, Reuben Fine, not a household name. I never really got into his games. I guess stylistically, wasn't that attracted to his play. I don't know. He doesn't seem to have like a very identifiable style, though a very strong player. All right. Not really a unique style. So what are we gonna do here? Sparkle course Alms. If Alms is here, I'm gonna play Alms. If Alms is not here, I'm gonna play someone else. And so it goes. See, Alms is not here. I'm definitely not playing E4. How's our board? Board looks good. I am not playing E4. I have not touched the chessboard in 24 hours. And E4 tends to be very tactical. Although I guess it doesn't have to be. More open than D4. Yeah. I was expecting my opponent. Interesting. I was expecting my opponent to berserk, like most people berserk, and at the same time, I gotta remember that I don't have increment here. Power of the New with the weird ratings, right? The 2000 Blitz, 2263. It's not that unusual. William, I will win today. Salutes. Salud. Saludo. Salutations. Salutations. Maybe. Classic. It's a classic. Steinitz, Queen's Gambit accepted. Black playing without A6 in the QGA. My friend Julian Estrada from Mexico like to play this line. Because usually in the Queen's Gambit accepted, you're almost always playing A6 at some point, and if your black just doesn't do that, there's A6 anyway. So I don't know if that's really a normal thing. Let's say. I would say like, don't know if it's the right move, but I do want to get my rooks connected. The thing is, like I was saying, the hallmark of this move order is that black doesn't usually play A6. So I would expect B6 for black here to be the main move. He plays A6 anyway. And now, what's the point? B5. But if you play B5, you have to be careful because there's certain little details, like the C5 square. Doesn't seem like a problem now, but later on it could be. You play B5, you have no pawn that can control C5. If I get a piece in there later. Now I don't want to go to B3 because of knight A5. I go back here. I had a very strange idea that black could play E5 now because my queen is not protected. But that would be like an uber committal move for black. And probably bad. Because I could play many things, but... Huh? See, now I'm talking about this square. We're talking about the C5 square. Rook FD1. Rook AD1. Can you accept me in the team? Bro, you were not in the team already? Spicy Sugar, I've already done this. I'm telling you. Did you leave the team? I'm certain that I already let you in the team. Simul Killer. Sometimes people do that. They'll like unjoin the team every week and then rejoin every week. I'm like, why are you doing that? What's that? Is that so you don't get the message? If you don't want to get messages from the team, if they're annoying, instead of unjoining the team, you can, just like turn the messages off. I was like, why do people do that? And maybe it's just my memory. It's failing. Oh, yeah, he did that. Yeah, I was like, why do people do that? You did that, didn't you? Okay, I was just thinking, like, didn't you just ask me this like the other day? Again, if you don't want to get messages because they're annoying, there's a simple setting that turns that off. Like disable the messages. Whatever team, you're in. I think like 10% of the team members have disabled messages. I can see how that's annoying, but there has to be a way to communicate with people. So, welcome back. Joining the team a second time. All right. Anyone else? Ashby, would you like to rejoin the team? I've never played this player. Okay. Yeah, we get a lot of mysterious Smurf-like entities in our team. D5 really key idea in these type of IQPs. Uh-huh. But what would that do? I mean, it doesn't do anything at this point. I was talking about the support point at C5. So, like, just for example, you have bishop takes f6, bishop takes f6, knight e4. Almost says knight takes d4 there. Bishop takes d4, knight takes d4. That might actually work for black. Anyway, I don't want to give up my bishop for nothing. But I don't know what to do. Maybe we should move the queen again. Seems inconsistent. All right, yeah, time. D5. D5, knight d5, knight d5. I don't know. I'm leaving this, I'm abandoning this diagonal. We can always go back. Go back. Just go back. Induce. Oh, he saw that. But a new idea has arisen. All right. We've induced weaknesses. I don't know who this player is. It's very strange. The power of the new. 263 rapid, 2000 blitz. It feels like a Smurf account, New what? New account? Why is it the power of the new? It's a new account, therefore it has power. Anyways, I didn't get return berserked. This is you're supposed to berserk. It's a rapid arena. It's supposed to counter berserk. That's fine. Talk to me. Talk to me, people. Maybe I'll get my glasses out and stop straining my eyes. Here's a good question. Oh, right. Okay. Bishop takes d5. Bishop takes d5, bishop takes g5. Knight takes g5, queen takes g5. That's not cool. Dude. What about the f4 square? Shoot. Yeah, which way is black going to recapture? I don't know. I have a lot of choices there. I wanted to play knight e4. Why didn't I? Could have played knight e4. Well, this is a complex position, and I'm not sure better here. I'm not sure about bishop takes e7, and I'm not sure about much of anything, to be honest. White should be better. The c5 outpost, dark square weaknesses. So easy though. I think isolated pawns are, people are like, oh, they have an isolated pawn, they must be worse. Isolated pawns are overrated as a negative thing, Everybody thinks that isolated pawn is bad. Isolated pawn is not bad. Knight takes. Knight e4. Debatable. Yeah, I didn't want to let him trade on c3. So I don't really see another choice here. Problem? Oh no. Oh no. I can't get used to this glasses thing. It does let me see better. All right. So what's up? Psycho killer. Simon killer. What's up, everybody? Talk to me. Lonely. We're lonely. This is my social outlet. Streaming is my social outlet. So don't hesitate to say hi. Boom, 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 boom. Rook takes rook. That doesn't leave me with a lot of options. Now, with more stuff. Oreo double stuff. If you go there, I can go there. And if you go there, I go there. If you go there, I go there. And then if you go there, I go there. How does that sound? So, our hope is that this complex of dark squares is weak. I'm not sure exchanging rooks there was the right thing for him to do. Knight f5 could be pretty annoying. On the other hand, No, I can't make up my mind really. Which way did he go? Knight f5. Yeah, I'm not really inclined to play g4 in this position. Been there, done that, many times, and had bad things happen. I know how trying to oust that knight on f5 will rupture my king side irreparably. So quiet here today. Discombobulator's not here. Masturbate, you're very quiet. Error 404 not sound, sorry. That's what I meant. He's not online. Sound knight f6. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's not good for me. Wow. Oh my gosh. Disaster. Actually. What am I supposed to do about that? That is a freaking disaster. Knight g5? What would that do? I don't like this. The power of the new. And the weirdest thing about this count is that I haven't played them. And they've been in my tournaments like a few times. How could I have not played them? The account is so familiar to me and a member of the team, yet I still haven't played a single game with them. That's weird. How? How? What's happening here? What? Whoa. Whew, that was scary. That was scary. I didn't enjoy that. Yeah, without never want to defend passively these IQP positions, right? Damn, dude, they're really strong. I mean, we're gonna have to like request people like have the like verified ID, have their identity verified when they join our team. There are probably some people with like 5 accounts on lichess, and they've got 5 accounts in this Pawnda team. Very mysterious. How many games? Joined 10 months ago. 1900 rapid. So they played mostly rapid, which is unusual. Queen d6, piling up. So I'm just worse? Really? That's not fair. That is absolutely not fair. Why am I just worse? Hmm. Power of the new. How's my time? This is crazy, right? This is crazy what I'm doing here. Pretty much. But if you play f6, you weaken this diagonal. I know you want to play f6, don't you? It's a Hukenblamer. Not the only move, though. But I wanted to pressure f7. So I'm like threatening g4 for reals. Huh? Yeah. I told you guys never to play G4 here, right? Now what am I doing? But this is different. F6. Fine. What could possibly go wrong here for white? Out of immediate danger. Man, that's really weird. I keep thinking like my opponent has an increment, and I don't, and he doesn't have an increment either. I think I was in trouble. I was in trouble in this game. Seriously. AP87 said he was gonna win today. Already has 6 points. I was lucky to win. Chess Riddler's back. Schumacher's in it to win it. I think Shockey's signed up, theoretically. Uber Driver is in the tournament. Oms is winning against AP87. All right. Is Asterbait? Where's Asterbait? There he is. You gotta win. You gotta win against AP. Brett Prony. Oh, God. All right. What's up, guys? Schumacher, Chess Riddler, good to see you. No one's chatting in the chat. Did I ban you all? AP87's not banned. Chess Riddler, uh-oh. He always gets white. You're always white against me. Well, mostly. He was white last time. That I remember. Why? The Kraken! Seriously. Why there's nobody in chat? Dormatron, G South, Shaki. Chess Riddle. I have 15 viewers, but like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I only count 7. So is it like a question of people like hiding there? I can't see if people are in the chat or not in Twitch. Bishop E3. Okay. Logical, I guess. No, I can't get used to this glasses. It's bad either way. It's bad with the glasses and it's bad without them. They're really uncomfortable. Bishop E3. Relatively new move. This might be bad. I'm not sure. I don't know. All right. So, I've already forgotten the berserk. That's the good news. I mean, you're playing right in. It's like a Bodler Sicilian now. You're playing right into the b5. So c5, threatening c4, and after d takes c, it's a Sicilian. Not my. Oh, by the way, there's this weird idea that the computer likes. Stockfish will sack a pawn in this type of position. Sometimes it will sack a pawn in this type of position by playing something like queen c7. Not this particular position, I don't think, but all right. Pawn takes c5. Pawn takes c5, and this Noah's Ark trap. You're familiar with a Noah's Ark trap, right? Hmm. Yeah, that's the question, isn't it? I was going to take with a knight and go for an endgame. If I take with a knight, yeah, I don't know. They're all good. It's all good. It's a good knight orf. That's why I like this opening. It's so flexible. You know, you got like 3 or 4 different openings all in one. Yeah, I could have taken the pawn. The computer would probably go for it. I just don't really like giving Chess Riddler like the initiative. Let's say he likes to sack a pawn and have the initiative. If I take on e4, it felt like that would be the type of thing that would happen. I looked at stuff like bishop d5, for example, knight e4, knight e4, knight e4, bishop d5, pawn takes d5, and then queen takes d5, and he's forking my rook on a8 and the knight on e4. So it might not even work. You know, he might have that right away. You know, I take a pawn, and immediately he's got this bishop d5. And a more gambit player really should see that, I think. I like to check the games after to analyze what I did wrong. And this here, I'm inclined to just take. Again, I can win a pawn. Bishop takes f3, queen takes f3, pawn takes c5. Somewhat materialistic approach. I can take more time with this game because we're not berserking this time. But so we can talk a bit more. Not a good idea from the competitive standpoint in this arena. So bishop f3, queen f3, pawn takes e5, and as queen's developed, rook d1, and then I have to move my queen to somewhere stupid like c8. So yes, queen c6 check. There's no way I'm trading my bishop for that. The other possibility is knight g4. But I'm fine here. I'm better here, you know, in a simple position. I'm not a lot better, but I mean, I'm guaranteed to get his bishop on b3. I have a good bishop on the long diagonal. I have absolutely no problems. The only downside is that I'm not up any material. I had several opportunities to win a pawn, you know, and I didn't. I decided to not risk it, so keep the position, you know, stabilized. Now there are tactics like knight f7. Psycho Chess Riddler will be looking for such things. But bishop d6, it's not necessarily that I want to avoid trading queens. I would like to trade queens against a gambitier type player. Actually, I have an advantage in the ending, but it's a little hard to again, stylistic choice against the attacking wild gambit player. Trading queens is probably a good option. Now I have trouble like getting rid of that knight on e5 though. So it's subjectively like equal. Have b4, no. Knight on e5 is really, really strong. I'm playing like such a coward in this game. Now position is equal at best. Where is everybody? Not infrequently, the theoretical is synonym of stereotyped. That's interesting. For the theoretical in chess is nothing more than that which can be found in textbooks. I like that. Theoretical. Sounds like a cool word, huh? Theoretical novelty. Now, that is interesting. But now we're talking about white pawn on e5 being a long-term liability. I can bring my knight back. I like doing that. I do that on a regular basis, right? This game already. We went knight f6, d7. Now another knight back to d7 to force white to awkwardly defend the pawn on e5. His problem is his bowler bishop on b3 contributes nothing but problems to white's position. It can get trapped. It's getting captured half the time. Typical like waiting move. h3, h3, h5, h3, h5, h5. It's an interesting move there. h5. What's wrong with h5? I'm gonna need a reason. You made me think of h5. Is this a good move or am I going too far here? Whoa. King h1. Why do you want to go to h1? What's going on over there? You're in the diagonal of death now. What is that? King h1? I don't know why he did that, per se. Oh, so it's not check. That's why he did it. Wow, neat move. Rook takes f7. Inventive. Very inventive. I'm afraid I'm going to have to accept your sacrifice and navigate this position, but takes, check, there, 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 there. But he's almost getting back rank mated. He does have 94. Bishop takes g2 is just extremely greedy. Bishop takes g2 check, king takes g2, king takes g6. 3D is good. I don't know if 3D is good. Let's see. King g6, check. King f7, check, king g6. But aren't you like getting mated here? Other than that, everything's fine. You're the one that's going to get mated, not me. Because f1 is pretty much impossible to protect. Yeah, I mean, that was a wild sacrifice. He couldn't take it anymore. He freaked out with rook takes f7, which is probably not good enough. So he was tired of doing nothing, you know. Chessriddler was tired of doing nothing well. Decided to do something. Check, 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 check. Oof. Check, check, check. Check, check. Now, for my next trick, e5, pawn falls in the check. Now, how do we finish him off? Well, pawn takes, let's have rook e1. Rook e1 is pretty nasty, actually. There's no good way to defend the knight. He got to move it. Just for they're not big on resigning, but that's not really a good strategy in arena. Oh, that's a neat idea. Wow, I like that. But I have another check. I see what you're up to there. Now pawn takes. Actually, I can take it. Let's take it. Take it. Can't take it anymore. Pawn takes. Whatever. Now the pawn is very strong. This is Cafe Bustelo. So now I take it. Unfortunately for you, the rook is defensible. Yep. It's a pleasure doing business with you, sir. It's been a pleasure doing business with you. There is always stalemate. All right. Weird game. Oh no. Oh no. Firelink? Firelink wins every game. Wow, they beat Nosa, AP87, Schumacher. Let's just take a sample here. What? 0-1. Schumacher lost to six moves. Okay. And Nosa. Looks like. Oh no. In there. I don't know enough about this player. But where did Firelink come from? Firelink 120. Dude, I just want to see the profile. Remember, since 2022, ratings are very consistent. All right, let's go. Where's everybody? Schumacher, why are you resigning in 6 moves, man? You lost a pawn and you resign? What is your opponent, like Kamsky or something? That's ridiculous, dude. What a fighter. Chess Builder's not going to lose a pawn and resign. Chess Builder's got this, man. He's got this. He's got this guy in his gambit grill. Chess Riddler is gonna get him. So guys, what's up? Man, it's so dead today. JT Grassman. Nice emotes. All right, the grass emotes. Shroom. How's the Shroom Fumes coming? Shroom Fume project. All right, Firelink is way out in front. I got AP7. Oh, great. I played Uber Driver now. Get me out of here. Don't tell me you're not going to berserk, man. All right. I almost forgot to berserk again. He doesn't berserk. No, what? The French defense? Ugh. I don't want to play a French defense. You're not going to do that crap again with, like, the hippo. Good. Good. Sometimes I forget how fast Uber Driver tries to play. He's quick. He's a quick driver. Well, at least someone joined us in the chat. Like, it's been so dead lately. I banned everyone that talks in the chat, so now there's no one left to talk to. No, this is a little bit of a weird stream because I don't normally stream on Wednesday nights, and I think that people know that, you know. So any of our regular friends who are following, normally Uber Driver would be in the chat. Who haven't I banned yet? Let's see. So Cadillac. You would do that. E5. I like your little red car, Uber Driver. Uber Driver has a Twitch stream, I think. He set up a Twitch stream. I'm gonna tune in and learn all the secrets. You know, really long night last night. I got home at like 7 a.m. I thought I was gonna like puke on the bus. I felt horrible. I ended up playing poker all night, and I didn't expect that. Hate the bus. Public transportation. You know, that's the worst feeling when you're really tired, exhausted, like nauseated. Ugh. At least it's not New York City. That's the worst. But I made it home. And I had totally no intention of playing all night. It just sort of happened. Normally I couldn't do that on a Tuesday, but this week I had nothing in the morning, and it was good. Oh my God, I just wasted all my time thinking you didn't move, and you did. That was like a full minute I just wasted. Ooh, Uber driver. Never seen that before. Slavko says B4. No, I don't know how to play the Catalan. I just have good Catalan instincts. I mean, I don't know any theory, right, Aspie? Rarely have I lost playing the white side of the Catalan. It's just so natural and easy to play. You don't need to know theory. You just need to understand ideas. Boris Belopolsky. I've talked about this before. I did this with black in a game against Boris Belopolsky back in like 1992. 91 probably. God, I don't know. I think Overdrive might have played this, but it's not really a great stonewall if that's your intention. Yeah, one of my rare. Did I lose that game? Probably did. One of my rare D4, D5. That's with black. Yeah. Catalan. I did the same thing. I didn't do the bishop before check, bishop back to e7, but I did knight e4 early. Here it makes more sense though, because at least he's attacking my bishop on d2. Book Slaggy streams it. Yo. William, yeah, we read this already. All right. I'm trying to figure out color complex. C6. Yeah, I had a simul game like this recently. No? I don't know that like bishop e1 is best. In fact, like white could play a lot of things there. Bishop c1, bishop f4, not with bishop at all. Yeah, now knight e5, knight 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 e5, pawn takes pawn, queen takes, knight e5, knight e7, knight d3. Is this good? Yeah. course it is. Do you want to give up your center? Would you like to? Would you like to surrender your center? Dude, how does he have 10 minutes, 38 seconds still? Oh. All right. I berserked. It's so sleazy to not berserk back, dude. Seriously, you driver. Yeah. That's not happening. No, I'm not trading your knight, bro. So I hope you enjoy your knight on d7. My fan is working overtime here. All right, but anyway, guys, please donate and support the trip to. Don't have a lot of donations today. The trip to the World Senior in November. I've got to get my entry in by mid-September, so let me forget. I also have to pay my taxes. What's up with that? I'm behind on my estimated taxes. The IRS can come get me. Okay, f3, knight d6, or pawn takes pawn. Weird. If these are redundant, bro, why are your knights redundant? Is that good? Wait, are redundant knights a good thing? What do you think about redundant knights, Uber driver? That's good? You like redundant knights? Redundancy. Count redundancy. f3, pawn takes pawn, queen takes, b5. Yeah, I'm not gonna enjoy that. First of all, I want to secure this. Secure that shit. New Alien movie out, by the way. Don't spoiler it though. If anybody goes to see Alien Romulus, I'm excited about that. Finally, a good movie, and in the sci-fi horror genre, and then Nosferatu will come out this winter, I guess. So we'll have like multiple good horror flicks. Bishop d7. This is really bleh. I have no time, dude. He's so weird the way he uses time. You know, it sort of seems like he's taking time, and all of a sudden, bloop, it's just a move, and bloop, it's a move. It's almost like all of his moves are exactly played in the same amount of. He's using the exact amount of time for every single move. Seems like he's thinking for a long time, and then bloop, there's a move. There. Oh, knight g5, of course. What's that about? Oh God, what is knight g5 about? You'd think he would have gone to d6 and then forced my hand on c4. But he just sort of randomly goes to g5. I never expected knight to g5. It looks like he's just doing nothing there. Doing. I mean, on d6 you can also go back to f7, but you forced me to do something with the c4 pawn. That was very surprising, you know. He probably didn't expect bishop b4. Neither did I. But I was thinking of my game from the World Team Championship against Shabalov. I don't know what to do. I don't really want to play. Yeah, this is insipid, dude. Do you really play this opening? I don't remember Uber Driver playing the Stonewall defense, dude. Yeah, this may be bad. Yeah, I can take with the knight on b4. I'm not committed to taking with the a pawn. I'm just sort of parking. Now you played knight d6. Okay. That's weird. So your knight went from g5 to f7 to d6 instead of from d6 to d6. Okay. That's weird. Don't you love the stone wall? It's great for it's actually a really great opening for this time control, isn't it? Bro. Oh no. He has that. The horror. He has a knight there. Well, we'll see. I have space. How is he so fast, dude? And handicap? You want to play handicap? 15 minutes to 7.5? That's cool. That's cool. Why is he thinking here? It's ridiculous. You can't think in this position. You're thinking. You have to use like a certain amount of time every move. There's no, this is an automatic move. You have no choice. What are you thinking about? How can you be thinking here? What's up, Nils? Dude, you're seriously thinking? What are you thinking about? Oh my god, he did that? That's crazy. He played knight f7. Why? Why wouldn't you take on b3 and then play knight c4? That's so weird. He takes on... Oh, he was afraid he was going to lose a pawn? I mean, what? Pawn takes b3, queen b3, and then knight c4. There's no way I'm taking the pawn on b7 and dropping my e3 pawn. You had to play pawn takes pawn. Pawn takes pawn, queen takes, knight c4, and then I have to defend my pawn on e3 somehow. You definitely should have done that. No, I mean, it's not like I'm winning or something, but why would he do that? Does he seriously think I'm going to play queen takes b7 and get my queen trapped or something? Like, no way. Well, this is the point now. Dude, it's like you're trolling me. You're trying to troll us with this game. It's a great square for my knight, right? All I can think of is that he's trying to intentionally be like a troll, where he just doesn't trade anything for like 100 moves. What a waste of time. I mean, it's an arena, dude. I just hate you for playing the Stonewall defense. Like, seriously. Come on, bro. It's horrible to play this opening in a 15-0 time control. It's an absolute nightmare. These creepy little one square moves. That's really... it's hard to deal with this. Subtle. Very subtle. Bishop f6. Really. And I'm going to just sit there and let you play e5. Oh my god. If this game doesn't make you want to quit chess, I don't know what would. The London system. I can handle it in a tournament game, but not in this time control. It's just like, wow. We're at move 24 and the whole position's blocked. Let's play checkers instead. I mean, I'm a pawn. I'm not going to give him a draw here. There's no way I'm going to rook b8. I mean, seriously, defending this pawn. Now your knight has no squares to go to. You're going to have to move your queen. How's your space? H5 on the board. Interesting. Now the king side's locked, but the queen side's not. It may be impossible to break through. I really shouldn't play that, I guess. But I'm still clearly better here. Dude, it's sick, man. How can you play chess like this? It's opening. Oh no, please don't win my rook on b6. He just blocked his other guy. Now he blocked his knight again. Thing is, I can trade his blockader off the knight b4. Then what is he going to do? He's ahead of me on the clock. Look out. Oh, 2 minutes and 4 seconds. I'm ahead on the clock. I'm ahead on the clock. I'm ahead of you. Eric Cartman. Uber driver. You're behind on time. Bing. 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 There's some kind of bar. What's that? How many one square moves have we played in this game? I can sack the exchange like just to stay in shape with rook b6. It's not like a rook is really useful here. Well, that's a useful rook you got. Oh no. Please? There you go. Oh, now he's got a new plan. Bishop b7. Where's that going? All right. All right, your rooks. You're up the exchange. You got me. I admit it. sick puppy we're dealing with here. All right. So let's see. Final position. White is better by 1.3. Damn, dude. That's not normal, right? To play like that. You're trolling me. Someone in town has resubscribed for 60 months. In the house. Bro, how can you play like that in a rapid arena? What Firelink wins every single game against everybody? Even beat Chess Riddler. That's kind of crazy. Knight takes d4, Riddler just sacked a piece. God. Riddler's. Alright, who's here? Someone on sound, welcome. Dushaki just isn't playing. Power the New played one game and left. We have like 10 active players. Spice Sugar one game and left. Someone on sound, what's up? I just think that anybody who plays, there wasn't a simul earlier. You mean like Sunday? So anybody who plays the Soal defense, or in this time control, is out of their mind. To play an opening like that, you need hours. It's like you need hours to strategize those types of positions. It's ridiculous to play it in fast chess. Such a closed game. While we're waiting, I've only played 3 games. It's insane. All my games are long, and all of them are 2200. I like 3 1-hour games. I mean, seriously. We've been streaming for an hour, playing a tournament for over an hour, and I've only played 3 games. Like, all 3 games went the full distance. At least we finally got some break from the heat here. How's things in Austin? Someone on sound. Is it good to be back? Is it hot there? Is that a stupid question? Nefidov appears out of thin air. Oh no, Nefidov lost to the Kraken last time. He's probably prepared now. Shravya. All right. Nefidov appearing out of thin air just to play me. How do you do that? You weren't in the tournament. He appears out of thin air and gets paired with me. There he does A4 again. Why are you playing that A4? So I did E5. But that's not my only plan. No, let's do it again. Are you going to insist on that? You're going to insist on playing Pawnda Spawn. Not a good move. Not a good exchange. He must have not watched the VOD. He just doesn't want to listen. He won't take no for an answer. He just insists on playing the same thing as last game. a weakness here. It's slightly better for black. Okay, I think the computer said he was equal here. But I still don't think it's a good choice. And if I was a creature of habit. Ooh, hot. 43 today. Hot. Damn, bro. 43. I didn't know it was that bad. Wow, that's insane. That's so insane. Yeah, so we had the exact same game on my simul. But Nefedov castled queenside. You know, was that a good idea? Are you sure castling queenside is a good idea for white? Maybe that didn't work out too well. If he doesn't castle queenside, maybe it's not. It's not that bad. I don't like this line at all for white. He shouldn't play pawn takes pawn. Objectively, after e5, make a normal move. You know, play knight f3. What's nothing to see here, officer? F it up. Why you don't just play knight f3? It's a completely normal position. I'm playing a6 in the Philidor. I can't accept like pawn takes pawn being white's right approach there. But I'm glad. You beat the immortal fireling. Yeah, I didn't think it was immortal. I thought he shouldn't be immortal, you know. I also get paranoid, but I thought you would beat him last game, Chess Riddle. But you beat him with that unsound knight sack. Wow. I honestly thought you had a better chance in the other game. This looked very dubious. No, I think you need to take your time and bear down. You probably let him slip away the first time. But no, he looks legit, you know. I looked at the profile. It's been around the same rating forever. So it's nice to get someone who's not, you know, dubious joining the team. Yeah, he's not immortal. Not immortal. He just looked immortal. Anyone can look immortal. Now Nefedov is moving his bishop again back to e3. What's that about, by the way? Okay. I can move my king. That's the first time I've moved my king. I need to connect my rooks. Yeah, these doubled pawns, of course, are fine. They're not an issue. You know, Nefedov was looking at like bishop h4, bishop g3 in the last game, but he apparently has given up on that plan. No, he shouldn't play this. This is nothing for white. In fact, white can be worse pretty easily here. It's tempting to play bishop b4, but I don't think it actually does anything. The bad news is that if I did like win a pawn, it probably wouldn't be worth that much. So it's better the way he's playing this. It's hard for white to do anything, though. Okay, I see something. The ambulance is coming. H6 is probably not a great move. Now, on the other hand, maybe I can't really... It's hard for me to play for a win. I think Nefedov played much better this game. He didn't castle queenside. He got destroyed in the simul because he castled queenside and got mated in this ending, but there was no reason he had to do that. It's easy to assume that your king is safe when it's an endgame, but... I really missed the ambulances. I did. All right, so what are we doing here? What are you doing? I don't know that black is necessarily really better. I know the computer would be like, nah, it's like equal or something. Knight d3, interesting. So that creates the possibility of f3. If I go bishop b4, and he has knight d3, but I'm gonna wreck his pawn structure. It's a Nimzo. I was playing the white side of the Nimzo. This is the problem. You know, b4 square. Right. Hmm. Huh? I see. So that's going to be an issue. Hmm? He can attack my pawn, the knight here, tying me down to said pawn. But at the same time, his pawn structure is totally like, it's totally destroyed. This is two doubled and another isolated. I would rather be black now. Exactly. But my time, my God. Yes. Dude, he has 10 minutes left. It's worse than Uber driver. Holy shit. You don't like using time, do you? All right. He's not big on using his time, I guess. There. Uh-huh. I didn't see that coming. There is a check on c6 if I move my knight. I can always play c5 myself. Me, myself, and I. What else can I do? Knight f8, knight g6. What does that do? Knight. Oh my God. Oh. We're gonna hope we didn't miscalculate here. But his time use is unbelievable. He doesn't berserk. And he's still playing like it's a 5-0 game. And his blitz rating is ridiculously low. Don't understand that. I can't see why Nefedow's blitz rating should be 1900. Seems far better than that. We've talked about this before. It does get kind of tedious after a while. Now he may be in serious trouble. Oh. Keep playing fast. What could possibly go wrong here for white? He put his knight on a2. But why is he losing? Because he made mistakes, positional mistakes. Why? Because he's bad? No. Because he's playing too fast. Why does he play so fast? It's a long time control. 15-0 is a pretty long game. It's a rapid game. That's a lot of time. H4. That is a cool move. I was worried about that. I'll tell you. That is an amazing move you got there. Now we have a problem. Can't believe it. How do I defend this? There's got to be a solution of some kind. Of course it is. Thanks to God, he like played it that way. I was probably lost. Now it's not so clear. Very, very strange game. H4 was on the radar and then it slipped off and it came back. It was like a bogey. It was an alien spacecraft. I don't know what happened, Captain. 1 minute it's on the radar and the next minute it's not there anymore. Sorry, sir. It just slipped through. I'm almost like resigning there. You know? It's crazy. I know what happened, sir. Corporal, that bogey slipped through. I like how Nefedov played horribly, and he looks like a genius now. Not only is he, is he no longer worse, but he's like winning on time. I mean, heck, my knight's trapped. Unbelievable. Uh-huh. Obviously 1900 in blitz. 1600 in bullet. Someone explain to me how you're 1600 in bullet. You're regularly getting crushed by 1700 bullet players. That's crazy. This endgame was and fast. So strange. This whole thing. Slippery. $29 left. I mean, he could try to flag me here. But he probably has a better move, King D4 or something. What happened there? My God. Look at that. I'm +1, and then it just all fell apart. Look at his knight on A2. It has no moves. I like almost lost here. I totally forgot about H4. Knight B2 was best? Oh. Knight B2 was best. That was an absolute nightmare. Firelink's at it again. Yeah, it's only thing about Firelink that's a little weird is, again, like, why is his ratings not that high? He has an FDOT thing going on. I've only played 4 games. I have like 4 mega long games. It's unbelievable. I also played strong players all 4 games. No, Oms is back. Saludo. 17 viewers. Wow. Pawnda looks really yellow. He's jaundiced, drinking too much. Alright, we've got Firelink, Chess Riddler, me, AP87 Oms, 5th place. Uber Driver, Asterbait. Asterbait's got the record number of games so far. Asterbait, how have you played that many games? How have you played that many games? You resign after 2 moves? Don't forget to berserk, guys. Investigation. Asterbait, what are you doing? What? What is that? Asterbait's playing the Mexican. Are you sure you're alright, dude? D4, knight C6? Where is that coming from? Very well. When did you start playing this defense? I've never ever seen Esme play anything like this. Is this like your roommate or something? H4. The lobster. Slobster. Huh. Knight H6. Interesting. Yes. Yes, it is. It is. Oh no. Oh no. Le fishing pole. Slobster. Shit. If knight g5, h5, he must play h5. Then I have bishop e2. Oh no. He played f5. Interesting. What's with the crazy, creative, insane opening today? What's that about? I don't know, man. I gotta understand what you're doing here. You gotta tell me what's going on. He's never ever gone off pissed with something like knight c6 before. I don't understand. Oh, I thought it was knight f6. He's dyslexic. He meant to play knight f6 and he played knight c6 by mistake. That's unbelievable. Uh-oh. Shit. Damn it. This is crazy. You have that move. Oh my god. Wow. Bishop takes h7. I don't think it's good. Knight takes h7. This is brilliant, man. He's absolutely a genius. How did he come up with this? What is this stuff? Dude, where are you coming up with these moves? Masturbate's weird too. He's like not chatting. Something suspicious going on. He's not talking as much as usual in the stream. He played an enormous amount of games, resigned them all. Now he seems fully focused. He lured me into playing like an idiot here. Now I'm worse. Well, I was worse. I was worse until he did that. You know, and that's dubious. I'm seriously considering playing like Queen G4 here. Rando. Can still castle? That's legal? Yeah, let's not play G3 and say we did. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Jesus Christ. Amazing. You are amazing. Knight D2 or C4. Oh my gosh. Oh no. No. You're putting your rook on c5. Did you think this through all the way? Are you sure about rook c5? He hasn't thought it through fully. It's not fully cooked. So if I play knight d2, this was my plan. This was my plan. But I was a little alerted by this e3 pawn sack. But now he's in trouble. He's sacking the exchange for b4. It shouldn't really be enough, but he's got something. He is a genius, so you got to be careful. The mad genius. Now I'm up the exchange. Astrobate is the mad bomber of the chessboard. My God, man. He hasn't thought it through. That's not a good move. That's not really gonna help you. This isn't gonna help you. That bishop, that's your problem. Your other bishop, oh no. Your other bishop. Other brother. Miss new part. Yeah, don't give me your bishops. You shouldn't do that. I'm forcing him to not give me his bishops. His rook, thing is, Astrobate really, he stresses rook mobility above all else. Normally in his play. This position is pretty sick, actually. That. I just dropped my A pawn, but he sacked the bishop instead. He sacked the bishop instead. Have you counted your pieces lately? Oh no. Just the bishop. No big deal. Rook. Whatever. Yeah, bishop then. In exchange, then a bishop equals a rook. It's just a rook. It's nothing major. Oh man. He's got me down to 1 minute. Give me that. Ooh, almost dropped my rook. Can you imagine if I played that? Rook g8. You're not going anywhere. My God, man. Too late. It is late. All right, I'll speak a game. To an extent, you showed a lot of Chess Riddler. It's like Chess Riddler Firelink. Well, Chess Riddler has a central pawn cube. How often do you see that happen, boys and girls? The central pawn cube. Now that doesn't happen every day. Damn, I love that. That is an awesome central pawn cube. I can't remember the last time I saw a central pawn cube. Maybe never. That just never happens. Look at that. Look at that. That's beautiful. It's sick. He's gonna kill this guy. Oh man. Although Chess Riddler gets carried away sometimes. Playing for the gallery. I mean, Black is definitely lost here. All right, back to Arena. Firely quick. Oh, Nils is in. Nice. Thanks for joining us, Nils. Sorry, someone on sound can't play. First move. I play knight f6 like 96% of the time against d4. I don't know what to do. Accelerated Queen's Indian. I had a weird game like this the other day. Or I tried to do this. This is pretty dubious stuff. Right? Someone played like this against me in a game a long time ago. And no, it's not that stupid. It's stupid, but it's not that stupid, right? Reminds me of playing oh, now you transpose to Nimzovich. What do I want to do here? It's like you played b3. Move 1. Now I don't know what to do. If I'm being fully honest with myself. Or you. Don't know what to do. Have to admit it. Oh, it's lame. 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 No, I'm lame, not you. My position is kind of lame. Never play this way. I don't know. I normally don't do bishop takes f3. But it's like, he plays this really safe. The safe g3. I've done that myself. I mean, to try to just keep it in like normal channels. That's a bad move, I believe. But it's controversial because you could argue that that's my good bishop, you know? But I think that the drawbacks of this move, the downsides of doing this probably outweigh the upsides, and you shouldn't do it. Because you're giving me a situation where now it's like 2 knights versus bishop and knight in a closed position. Black should be fine. Should be fine. The emphasis on should be. Yeah, what am I going to do, though? Okay, we both berserked here. Thanks for berserking, Nils, by the way. Most people have not, like, joined me in the berserkdom. And it's just not fun when they don't berserk back. Why castle when you have queen e7? Yeah, I love my queen there. Very well placed. don't know. Yeah, I guess you're fine. Where are you going? Maybe I should have thought about this before. Unfortunately, he gets his knight back to a kind of decent position. A6, knight A7. That can't be right. Where are you going? Look, I'm just asking a question. You feel free to answer if you want to. Bluffed you. No, I don't know. He didn't want to be adventurous there with his knight. It's some crazy place. This is weird. So B5. All my pawns are on the wrong color. No, wait, I don't have a bishop. Okay. Well, you can't really have your pawns on the wrong color if you don't have a bishop, I guess. But they're on the same color as your bishop, which is good and bad because, ooh, A4. That's spicy. That's a spicy decision. Where are you going? No, seriously. Are you going to A2? That's Nephiot's favorite square. We had that already today. And it certainly wasn't a problem for him. Yeah, he has knight E2 or knight A2 or B1. B1's probably the worst, though. So on B1, you have nowhere to go. D2, which sucks. And then you have to go to F1. I don't know. Queen there. This is another really gross. I still don't think I'm even better. But Nils is I don't know where he should put his queen there objectively. All hands on deck again. Bishops are stronger than knights. You have knight F4, knight D3, dropping your D pawn. Oh my god. Oh my god, man. Wait. No, seriously. Put your bishop here. How are you defending that pawn? You got a defense? "1984, he's George Orwell." You found a way to defend the pawn. Congratulations. He was very conservative in this game. I mean, you know, most people would have played like F4, but he's been like unwilling to take risks, which is fine. I mean, you're playing a higher rated player, me. Make black have to prove something. Now what? Now what are we doing? Oh, that's a bad idea. Don't take the pressure off the center. What are you doing with Queen E3? It's like kind of mysterious. You're trying to sack a piece on E6. Okay. It's almost like he's trying to do a piece sack. Oh, there's another trap. Yeah, that's fine. You can't just give me your D pawn. Kind of Uber driver like game where I didn't really have anything the whole game, but he's gonna get in time pressure and lose on time. He's just gonna lose on time. But you know, it's like practical. It's all about practical chess here. 93, rook D, C, rook DC. See a whole thing? No. No, you have that too? Doesn't work. But that's funny. I thought you had that move too. Funny, haha. It's the first move I looked at. But you can do rook takes rook, rook takes rook, knight c5. No, it just never worked. I'm just up a piece. 4-0. I feel kind of bad. I didn't do anything in this game. I really wasn't inspired by my play. I don't think I'm even better at all in reality. I was probably worse for most of the game, or much of the game, you know, slightly worse. The opening's very shaky. I mean, I don't trust bishop takes f3. I just throw it out there to create like some imbalance, but if you look at the analysis board, it's probably going to say Way was better. I mean, you know, it's a normal game. I mean, he's better, but then it's like equal, it's equal until he hangs a piece. Okay, yeah, just waiting for the opponent to make mistakes in a boring position. I'm good like that. Melt like butter is followed. Maybe I'll order food tonight. I I haven't had any good food in a long time. Let's see, what time is it? It's 9. A lot of restaurants are closed. 10 by 10. It's late. Let's see. I haven't eaten anything decent in like a week. Today I ate bread and butter and a boiled egg. That was it. I'm eating bread and water. The other day I went to the store and I bought bread, water, and beer. Literally. No. Bread, water, eggs, and beer. That was like I was walking home and I realized like this is a really good prison menu. Like if you got this in prison in like a Russian gulag, you'd be like stoked. Yeah, Firelink is fast. He has a lot of games. Okay, so Aspirante Maestro. I don't know who this is. Knight f3. Yeah, Nils, there's more questions than answers in that game, isn't there? Aren't there? Um, it's the Kings at the end. Hmm. That's a subtle setup for white. Very solid. Oh, that's not. That's like a. Yeah, that looks like you're playing the London now. I don't love the bishop on d3. What's he gonna do? Like knight h4 and attack g6? I love it when the London system guys do that. The bishop belongs on e2. You're playing the French defense against the King's Indian attack. Put the bishop on e2 normally, because here you have a tendency to hit by e4. Yeah, that's not right. It's not right, but I don't know what to do. After d5, it's like a Kali system. Whatever. Oh no. It's okay. Don't panic. Olympiad coming up here in Budapest. I have peoples coming, and it's going to be fun to see some people I haven't seen in a long time. This is a weird position. Aspirante Maestro. Does that mean aspiring? Aspiring master? Perspiring master. Yesterday it was hot. Today it's much better. It's really cooled down. We have beautiful wind. Oh my god, that's an ugly move. Yeah, F4. That's really ugly. Okay, what do I do? Do I take on F4? What's the difference? Take on F4, take on D4. Push. I can't take another completely closed position. I'll lose my mind. No, I'm not gonna do E4. It's too closed. I can't handle that. But I have to think here. White wants to play F5. But remember that they do have a lot of weaknesses. Yeah, was this a guy that I lost to once? Wait. Yeah. That looks kind of familiar. No. Is I black? I've lost this player some games. But those games were a long time ago, and what's got a really low rapid rating. What's up with your rapid rating? You just like the bored? You got bored. He's 1600 rapid and 2200 in bullet, 2200 in blitz. It's like when you let your little brother play on your account, but only play rapid. Don't mess with my bullet and blitz rating. It's a lot of pawn moves. Botvinnik does not approve. Still, it's not so easy. Knight h5. Move my knight. Knight b6. Knight c4. I guess. This is crazy. Knight b6. I love b6. My favorite square. Knight f8 gets hit by f5. So are you being... Nils, you're being facetious? Knight f8 is the usual square, and it would be good, except for f5, which totally fucks me up. And then I have nowhere to put my knight. So you're being, like, sarcastic. Here, there's a very interesting move. Bishop f5. Stopping the aforementioned idea. Aforementioned. Botvinnik approved. Take, take. You can do this. More to life than pawn structure. Yeah, he should have played f5. So at least on b6, when he goes f5, I play knight c4. I mean, f5 is double-edged, but he has to do it. You know, he liberates his bishop on c1. Now it's just straight up Botvinnik. With Nitsky. We have a good position here. I've never been a fan of putting my knights on b6, so I'm kind of biased against it, but there are, you know, cases of... Obviously, there are cases when you have to do it. Maestro's playing a little too fast. So I have f6. Obviously. Yeah, I mean, clearly we have a player here who plays a lot of bullet, fast chess, doesn't really think deeply. h5. Knight e3, queen takes d4. Not the safest approach for me. But h5, I have f5, h5 followed by f5. That looks really good, actually. There's some drawbacks, like weakening my g6 pawn. But on h2, his knight is gone. On e3, he's hanging a pawn. Or I can even just wait and you know, take it under my... Take it under... I'm going to take it under advisement. This is not so simple, looks like. But f5, I don't want to see. We're going to have to take it under advisement. So these pieces are really not looking good. Prison night. Film night at the Gulag. What a beautiful position. He's almost in Sichuan. Yeah, but he's played too quickly. Made a lot of decisions too quickly. Guys, we're down to 15 minutes. All right, his knight is coming back. So we're gonna restructure. He's not necessarily lost. Did I have 93 there? And grabbing a pawn. Beautiful space advantage. He's stopping knight b4. I hadn't even considered it. You think what? I think you have to sack d4. Uh-huh. Be careful with the spelling there. You're bringing back my old memories. Wording. Sack and sack. Snack. White is really gone south now. Kuro. He has a tactic. Queen h4, my queen is unprotected. This pawn structure is toast. But does that make sense? Yeah, he basically can't do anything. But how do I break through? Well, h3. b5 was sort of stupid. Okay. That's not cool. Yeah. I don't really want you playing h4. Fine. Let's trade queens. Shall we? Oh, there's a fork. There's a fork in my shoe. Check. Ah. He went right into the fork. Not a good bishop. All's wells that ends wells. All right. 52 minutes left. This is a long one. It seems like a long one. I'm in second place. Chess Riddler in third. Uber driver creeping up, playing the stone wall every game. Pro tip, Uber driver. The stone wall defense is not a good choice in online rapid tournaments. With berserking arena, let's just say that the stonewall defense isn't a great choice. This format. Now, Uber driver, oh. Firelink's in trouble. He's got to play Uber driver, which means like a 2-hour game at least. Acerbate is really on tilt. 16 games he's played. It's a 15-0 tech troll, and he's played 16 games. Is he offline? It says he left the game. Acerbate, what's your internet acting up? Nils, you're not even a subscriber? Oh my god. Give that man a gift sub. Or just guilt him into subscribing. I just realized you're not a subscriber. My English spelling is better than your Dutch spelling. It's better than my Dutch pronunciation. Alright, so knight of 3, c5. And then I told him to play like g6. We had a game like this, no? g6, e3. Acerbate's there, gifting a tier 1 sub to Nils. Nils is a free rider. Nils gets yesterday. This like yesterday I got on the bus. I had to take 2 buses, but they've like raised the price of bus tickets or metro tickets, like transportation tickets. It's like I don't know. It's like $1.50 or something for one ticket. And okay, it doesn't sound like a lot, but for like Eastern Europe, it's a lot. And I literally had to take this one bus, just like one stop. And so I got on the bus and I was gonna like just not pay. Then the driver was like, "Oh, show me your pass." And then I'm like, "All right, fine, I buy a ticket." And then he starts like giving me shit like, "Not a big problem, but if the checkers come, you know." I'm like, "Dude, I know that I was gonna just take the bus one stop, and then you're making me. I was gonna buy a ticket for the bus, you know, but one stop. I'm not gonna pay like $1.50 to go one stop, dude. It's one stop, bro. I'm gonna get off the bus, and then I have to play. I have to pay for another bus, you know. So it's just like I'm not trying to cheat the system, dude. Really, I'm gonna pay for but to have to buy a separate ticket to go one stop is ridiculous. And he's like giving me lip about it. Bishop D6 Hasserbait. Holy moly, man. Hasserbait, did you forget to take your medication today? Just just asking for a friend. Or you've been watching like, oh my god, he forgot to take his medication or something. Bishop D6, I don't understand why he's doing this stuff. He forgot to take his medication. He actually played a decent game against me in the first game. But I don't know what he's doing in the openings. It's like, I guess what it is, the only thing I can think of is that Asterbait is on tilt. He gets on tilt when he plays these arenas. You just play like you're addicted and you're like, it's like you're hitting the feeder bar in a Skinner, you know, Pavlovian behavioral lab experiment. Has to be just what's another hit from the feeder bar. Give me another hit, man. I need another hit. I'm addicted. But stop focusing on playing like game after game after game real fast and just try to really concentrate and play your best. It's like he's in a hurry to play the next game or something like that. Why are you playing this weird stuff in the opening? You know your openings, Acerbate. You literally know your openings. Why are you doing stuff like going off the radar with Bishop D6? Why did you play Knight C6 in the other game against me? Repunch Bonsaw. Right. Oh, Kraken. See, now Kraken is a great opening. Unlike the Stonewall Dutch, the Kraken is a great opening. People have to think for themselves. It's flexible. It's not locked. Even if it's slightly dubious, how bad can it be? You know? Here we go again. So basically, I'm going to play e5 very often, early and often, effectively turning it into a kind of Philidor. And that's why I like this. There are just a number of different setups you can play for. You don't have to play, it doesn't have to be a St. George defense. You know, we don't have to play b5 because we played a6. That's just one of the options of this setup. Yeah, it's not so great against grandmasters, maybe. That's a crazy idea. You're sacrificing your central pawn. And I think someone else is on tilt. Very tempting to take that pawn. Not only tempting, but probably correct. I'm going to sack my queen here with knight takes d5. No. No. I think if I was playing like S. Riddler, Maybe I would just play bishop e7. I don't know. But it's like, dude, it's a central pawn. And if you play knight d5, okay. And BFD. FFS. I really miss Arsenal fan. I hope he's okay. Whatever happened to him? He was like one of our most interactive and funny viewers. And toxic. Maybe he's out there lurking. If you're out there, give us a sign, Arsenal fan. Knock 3 times in the stream. Maybe he got like killed by far right British protesters or something. Or arrested. Everyone in the arena. No, it's not on Wednesdays now, so I draw. Today's not really Wednesday. I'm trying to stay flexible in my old age. It's just your imagination. It's really Tuesday. But I mean, honestly, we have to be flexible. All right, man. You got to show me what you got here. That's it. You're pawn down with white against the Kraken. Central pawn down. But he still has a good pawn on e4 at least. No, we're not moving it to Wednesdays necessarily. I just had to do something. I had a supplemental poker night last night. So what's up? Knight takes b4. This is a tactical trick. Knight takes b4, knight takes d4. Queen takes d4, bishop e5, check. Oh, unbelievable. So a healthy pawn for a double pawn. Knight takes b4, knight takes d4. And then knight takes d3, you have to take with the queen. And I'm just up a pawn for nothing in an endgame. That looks pretty good. It's also not my only option. And I think I should probably seriously consider not taking this pawn. But if I don't take the pawn, here's the problem. Castle, b5, pawn takes pawn, bishop takes. Now he's undermining my pawn on d4. So, I mean, at the end of the day, I think I probably should do it anyway, you know. I have a pawn up, better structure. Let's see here, folks, move along, you know. Will have you ever considered playing this? Oh no. Let me think about it. We used to say this back in the 80s. Let me think about it. No. But should I mail you a list of reasons, or I think we can leave it at that. Yeah. That's pathetic, dude. The whole thing is pathetic. The whole concept is pathetic. I couldn't even begin to start like giving you reasons why. Jesus Christ. It's like a million reasons. Yeah, you just want to tilt me. You're yeah, you're provoking me. So stupid. Like that's the most important thing in the chess world. You know the other thing I was thinking? I really never had a strong opinion about this. The other thing that started to annoy me was like women's tournaments. And I know that like with women, it's always been kind of a sensitive subject because among women, some of them support the idea of women's tournaments, others like hate it and think it's like, you know. And I started to think that it is kind of stupid. I mean, honestly, chess is not it's not a physical sport or something. I mean, there's really no reason why they need to have women's tournaments. I just thought of this because like right now there's some women's tournament going on. I mean, I get it. It can encourage more women to play, but I think that's at this point it's sort of unnecessary. You know, I think that tournaments should just be tournaments. um, all right, rookie 3. I have a plan. What are you going to do about it? That has nothing to do with what we're talking about. Title Tuesday, field fighting system, the sexism. I just don't see the point for women's tournaments at this point. There's a lot of women that are into chess. It's not like the old days when there's no women playing chess at all. Um, so I think at this point it's sort of silly to pretty much move on from men's and women's tournaments and just have tournaments. But whatever. I'm not sure Alexandra Kostenyuk would would subscribe. She seems, you know, there's certain women players that are really making a living from that. Okay, C5. I've had enough. I'm tired of you harassing me. Oh, C4? Yeah, man. Now, how does he keep his pawn protected? That should be interesting. Hmm. It's interesting how well this guy plays when he gets into time pressure. Like in theory, could a woman qualify for the candidates? What, are you kidding me? In theory. Well, do we have to go back to Judith Poldar again? You know, I mean, Judith Poldar broke all the rules, you know, and she proved that there's absolutely no reason men are stronger than women in chess. So that's just bullshit. But that has nothing to do with the conversation we're having about Title Tuesday. It's just all it's connected to kind of like the marketing of chess. I feel like chess marketing. That's my strong point. I specialize in chess marketing. What could possibly go wrong here? Really? Is a move even there? It's freakish. That is just freakish. White's not even down any material, one pawn. Only down one pawn. Wow. What a move. Oh, rook f5. I'm gonna get mated now. Seriously. Wow. White resigned. He must have a good mouse. He resigned with 1 second left. There's no mate in 1. It's like mate in 2, maybe. Yeah. It's probably mate in 2 at least. I would probably not have mated him in time. That's unbelievable that you play rapid tournaments to try to flag people on time. It's just strange. People don't listen to me. My position is bad, so I resigned. You resigned like 1 move away from winning on time. Yeah. Well, why didn't you resign like, a long time ago and just play another game? All right. Well, I mean, when you lost the rook, you should have resigned then. That's the weird thing. I get it, like playing on until when you dropped your rook and you just have like nothing left but your king. I think that's when you should resign. But I'm not thinking about time in this time control. playing for time is weird with this much time. You know, it's a lot of time to be thinking about playing for the flag. Asteroid, what are you doing? Why is he playing why is he playing the Mexican defense against everything? Oh no, I forgot to berserk. What happened? Asteroid, what are you doing? Why is he playing this? What is this? It's like a bad French. I played this before, but you know, I sort of know what I'm doing, so to speak. So if 92 we transpose to a Tarash was white. Say what? I forgot to berserk. Was white. Bishop d6, your favorite square. Asteroid, did you quit playing openings or something? There he did. He did bishop d6 again. Told you. I told you so. This is highly dubious for black. This is the problem when you play openings you don't know. Duh. Duh. You're supposed to, yeah, that's not good. Don't play openings you don't know. Why are you playing openings you don't know? Play what you know. You got 27 minutes left. Look. You've been hanging out on Wikipedia opening names too long there, Ripunj Bansal. I don't know. Carlos Torre was a Mexican grandmaster, you know, and he was famous for playing knight c6. Not Torre, the Filipino grandmaster. I mean, the original Torre. And it seems like that's the reason why in a lot of places it's called the Mexican defense. D4 knight c6 specifically. E4 knight c6 is a Nimzovich defense. This was E4 knight c6. But the other game, Acerbe played D4 knight c6, and they're calling it the Mykonos defense, and maybe Mykonos played that. But I've always referred to it as the Mexican defense after Carlos Torre. But I mean, chess openings are not, you know, they're not patented. The opening names, lichess just gets them from some unreliable, they get them from some unreliable source. We can ask Edward Winter or whatever, the chess historian. I don't trust lichess to be correct about these opening names. They're just taking it off of some kind of, you know, Wikipedia. So, knight h3, interesting. Yeah, I've tried to play this type of weird move before. It's certainly dubious, but interesting. Sometimes the best way to react is just to not react. We'll get into some kind of closed Sicilian with the knight on h3. That's fine. That's actually not that bad for white. I'm not really like testing this. Where did Sun Prism come from? Slowly, everyone's here. I would prefer that you played G3, Bishop G2 in a traditional closed Sicilian style with the knight on H3. What we're looking at now is basically like, oh, you have knight F4. What we're looking at now is this isn't great, but we had a weird game in the in a correspondence game. You played something offbeat, some kind of closed King's Indian attack usually. Highly suspicious. Knight H3. Look, I played H3, Knight H3 on move 1 in one tournament game that I miraculously drew against an IM, well, FM. He's a very high rated FM. He's like 2,400 FIDE FM for Beth Schultz. Basically an IM without the title, but it was a team championship game and our team sucked anyway, so I was just having fun. And I played Knight H3 and got in big trouble, but managed to save the game. Got ragweed pollen in the air here. All right. Closing in on the end of the tournament now. I'm still slightly ahead. Firelink was in a headlock. He must have been, Uber Driver must have got him in a headlock. Bishop E2. It's always fun playing Uber Driver. You got a 6-hour game ahead of you in a 15-minute time control. Stonewall. All right, Sun Prism. Dubious opening, but how bad is it? Inspired. Bishop F3. 95. You can have a knight bus. This is the knight bus. When the pawns are like that, I call it the short bus. But actually not. Maybe it's like 5 pawns like this. The knight bus is this. We need 5 knights to have a knight bus. This diagonal. Not that critical here, obviously. Hello? The knight bus. Go back in your cave. Go back in your cave, Mr. Bishop. What? Oh no. Check. He doesn't care. He just doesn't care. It's just a bishop, no big deal. It's a white square bishop. Sun Prism. 2114. Guys, tomorrow night is our subscriber stream, back-to-back stream nights. So let's get some. And thanks for the gift sub earlier to Nils. Did you thank Asterbait, Nils? I bet you did. Free rider. That's how I started talking about the bus. Free rider system. We got a bus theme. Free rider, night bus, night rider. So tomorrow night is a subscriber stream. Man, this is ugly. It's ugly, bro. You'd be ugly. Okay. What am I gonna do now? Maybe I changed my mind. You know what the problem is? If I play... Oh, okay. All right. I should just play e5, maybe. All right, I was gonna double the pawns, but then it's like queen takes, pawn takes, and he still has knight e6. I have a good position, but I don't really love that. I mean, we're just better. Is an interesting possibility. No, c4, bishop takes g2. So I think you have to move the bishop. Obviously, then I have h6 or rook a e8. Maybe that's even better. It's difficult for white to justify having no white square bishop and having, you know, no central pawn and this pawn being just like backward. I don't know that white is lost necessarily. Now he probably is. Don't you lose a piece now? F4, H6, G5. You serious? No. Sun Prism is on chess vacation. You better start working with your coach again. He's been on vacation. Too much vacation. Permanent vacation. Time to get back to chess school there. Oh my god. Speaking of chess school, can I trap that bishop? We can try. Rook f5. This I'm playing like acerbate now. What is that? Sun Prism, you're tuning in from Belgium. Yep. I went fully acerbate there with rook f5. I mean, that was a stupid move. I'm up a piece here. All right. I almost hung my rook with rook e8. You're tuning in from Belgium. Say hi to Nils across the border or whatever. Speak Flemish. I'm sure he'll appreciate that. And yeah, we're up a clean piece. Green piece. You're stalling me. Firelink is in second place with 36. Somebody needs to beat Firelink. You were in Belgium last week with lots of Belgians. There's a lot of Belgian. I heard there's a lot of Belgians in Belgium. Strangely, got more tricks. Dude, come on, resign. You're worse than like Repunj Bansal. This is an arena. Resign. Play another game. We've got time for another game. I've got time for one more game. Don't drag it out. You're just statistically torturing yourself and me. All right, last game, probably. Acerbate. Firelink in second place. I somehow managed to outlast everybody. But I lack in skill, I make up for it in endurance. Firelink playing Chess Riddler, that's bad. Chess Riddler is high variance. He could win or he could lose. But the Uber driver, my God, dude, Uber driver only played 6 games. Only lost to me. And won this other game. He drew with Firelink. Oh, that's good. You slowed down Firelink. He slowed him down. It's funny that I never played Firelink in this tournament. Even though I'm in first place, he's in second. That's pretty crazy, actually. It just goes to show you how fair arena tournaments are. I saw this someone made a post about, oh no. Someone made a post about if it was possible to make like arena tournaments over the board. Unbelievable. Unbelievable concept. An over the board arena tournament. Let's take a really stupid and unfair but fun, admittedly fun. I don't know if it would really. Oh, whatever. Let them try. So Uber driver, we're done, dude. Hopefully my 6-point lead will hold up. Uber driver's gonna. No, I'm already playing D3. I should play E4 or C4. Why didn't I play C4 actually? So Uber driver, you don't normally play that, do you? Knight of 3 C5. I don't remember. We had symmetrical. We had symmetrical. That would be a mess, right? Over the board arena tournament. I know. Logistics of that. You like the Armageddon after a draw in classical chess concept? I don't mind Armageddon, but I do think that trying to like make chess tournaments like football tournaments where you get like 3 points for a win and 1 point for a draw is kind of dumb, you know. The problem is that like draws are a really important part of the chess game, and you can't pretend like they don't exist. Oh, Uber driver, puke. He played E6. Oh my God, man. Now what am I gonna do? Take D4. Maybe. I don't really feel like another game like that. You know, another locked position. I'd rather be a tempo down in no position than play another completely locked game with Uber driver. Now I'm playing the black side of the. It's like I'm playing the black side of the Petrov or something. What, C4? Yeah, he can play C4. Wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised. That's totally legit. Of course. What do we have here? Oh, I guess I'm supposed to take, but that seems weird. Should I really do that? Or should I go here? It's an IMZO. Oh no, we're transposing. It's a Tarash. It's a bird. It's a plane. Did we just like transpose to a normal position? in the Tarash French. At least it's not entirely blocked, like usual. Yeah, objectively, I don't know. I have a message. Oh, Sun Prism submitting a game for tomorrow. All right. Guys, tomorrow night. Analysis stream. Next week? Good, good. That's good to hear. Nils? I wish I could play classical, but there's no good tournaments. I don't have time. I'm going to play in November, and that'll be it. Oh, drive. The Firelink guy, you guys have to let him win. Try not to let him win any more games, okay? Please, Acerbate and I don't know, Chess Riddler. If you do get paired with him, just don't like lose in 5 moves because you're bored or something. We got 8 minutes left. I'm playing the Tarot like a tempo down. I'll never forget this like last round game in a Tarash. I saw one title player lose with white when the other player needed a norm. It was like queen on d6, h3. Bishop takes h3, pawn takes h3, queen g3 check. Something like that happened. It's like there's no way that I very really rarely have seen like people throw games here. But it was one example which was really obvious. Strong players don't play h3 in this position. I like how Urdrive was listening to the stream and making the move that I suggested. Yeah, move 11. Bishop e3. Similar. Yeah, this line, but I'm like a tempo down, I think. Right. Yeah, I mean that's playable. You can play this move, but I don't really like trust it here. Anyway, it's just gonna be a draw. Insurance draw. Chess Riddler still going. Uber driver still playing me. This is it, guys. 6 minutes left. So nobody acerbate. Nobody loses in 6 minutes. Another game to my competitors. Sex draw on Nefidov. Oof. Sex draw on Nefidov. Good game. Uber driver is like stalling so he can finish 4th now. He's in 3rd place. There's no sense in stalling. Firelink is 2nd and shouldn't be able to catch me. Uber driver's 4th. And even with a win, he wouldn't catch up to Chess Riddler. Play faster, driver. Maybe you can win 2 games. Alright, I guess knight takes is stupid. But I guess everything's stupid here. I've got nothing with white. Knight d4 wasn't a great move, but anyway, white has no advantage. The question is white worse, I think, really. The question would be, is white worse? But objectively, only microscopically. Unfortunately, I can't stall. I'm just going to have to offer a draw. The final standing should be set. I'm first, Firelink, second place, Chess Riddler third, Uber Driver fourth, and then we'll see. AP's not playing, Arms is not playing, Repunch Masal is not playing, Nils is still playing. Nils for the win. He found that move, Knight c6. Amazing. 3 minutes left. My advice to people is to not defend passively when you play IQP positions. Error 404. Who's winning? You made it. You are almost in time. I'm winning. We have 2 minutes and 44 seconds left, and Firelink is the closest, and he can't catch me now without a quick win in 3 minutes. Chess Riddler's playing Astrobate, so I'm just going to offer a draw here momentarily and hope my opponent will accept. Placing pawns, so I don't get back rank mated, and on the right color complex colors. Anyway, knight takes d4. That'd be a nice tactic. All right. I offer a draw. Probably not the best move. Queen d2. Draw. Back to tournament. Thank you, Uber Driver. The pairings are now closed. I got 44 points. Firelink seems to be out. He has 39. Chess Riddler still playing Astrobate with 22. The first three are fixed. Uber Driver has 4th. AP with 5th. Oms in 6th. Repunch still playing. No. Saxac Draw still playing. No. Astrobate's still playing here against Chess Riddler. With a minute left. Will this game count? Oh no, Astrobate. What did you play? Looks like in English. G4, crazy. Oh no. Check. Discover check is a dive bomber of the chessboard. Ruben Fine. Chess of the chess game, or whatever he said. All right, guys, we're winding down here. The swan dive. It's the diving board of chess. Weird quote. Weird quotes. 14, 13, 12, 11, 10. Dude, Chess Riddler there needed to double rooks real quickly to mate him on f1. And he's not going to make it in time. Oh no! Oh no! He didn't make it. He didn't beat Astrobate. He didn't beat Asterbate. Time is out. Sparkle Horse with first place. I had a couple draws. Last round Grandmaster draw with Uber Driver, and the draw with Nefedov in round 4. And a total of 12 games. Berserk rate 83%. Average opponent 1994. Okay, so a pretty good form for a very late last night. Firelink, a new addition to the tournament here, played really impressively. 2267 performance over 15 games. He really outperformed his rating. Very impressive result with a 2267 performance rating. Chess Riddler getting 3rd place. Oh, he even had a draw. Against Sack Draw, of course. You did have one draw. Okay. 3rd place for Chess Riddler with a bronze medal. The silver cup for Firelink. I got gold. Uber Driver in 4th place. AP in 5th. Alms in 6th. Replenish Bounce House 7th. Sack Draw just played a few games. Got 8th place. Nils with 9th. Asterbate made it to the final table. Asterbate, a little tilt there, bro. He started with a win, then he lost 2, and he still had an even score after round 4. It was all downhill from then. He played Alms and lost and just tilted. And he lost, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 games in a row. Speaking of a swan dive, I don't know what was up with you today, but at least you made it to the top 10, Asterbate. Very, very long castling. Nefedov only played 2 games. What the heck? Nefedov played me and Sack Draw. Nefedov only plays, Masters, basically. 2200 and above. Sack Draw, Nefedov. Anyway, thanks everyone for playing. We had a total of 22 players. And I wish everyone a happy rest of the summer. But we will be back tomorrow night. We'll be back tomorrow night with our analysis stream for Thursday. So this is just we switched up the schedule this week, just for this week. We'll be back to, we'll see. Well, keep tuned. Normally the tournaments will be on Tuesdays. This is not a regular thing. So anyway, thanks everyone for playing. Congratulations to me. And thanks guys for supporting the stream and subscribing. And I'll see you Thursday night, tomorrow night. Bye-bye.